Hey, how's it going? I'm just going to show you how to play Business Casual by Tomahawk today. Just before we jump into it, I'll let you know you can support me at Patreon. There's a link to that below and a video explaining what that all is. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I've also made a Spotify playlist that's got all the songs I've made tutorials for on it, so you can listen through that and see if you want to learn anything, all linked below. Also, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. Anyway, now it's out of the way, let's jump into the lesson. For this track, just heard it just today. It's a really cool track, just come out, and we're just in almost standard tuning. We're just going to be tuning our second string, our B string, down to a B flat, so just a half step. So the rest is standard: E, A, D, G. Then you got that B flat, and then an E. Not too many parts of this song. We've just got a few verses and the chorus to learn, and I'll go through section by section, give you an example of each part, and then I'll talk you through how to play it. Alright, so starting with the first verse, and the first verse is kind of in two sections. So I'll do the first section, which is kind of the more ambient, sort of following the vocal melody, and it goes like this. Alright, so this first part, starting on 7th fret on the first string, then we're going to go 8, 9 on the second string, and then 7, 6 on the third string. So you get then 6th fret on the second string with your pinky, because you're going to reach out and play the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. And then 6 on the first string, back to 3 on the first string. So that bit's. Then you play the first riff again. So that's kind of section A of the first verse. Then the second part of the first verse goes like this. Just before you get into the chorus there. Alright, so the first little sort of double stop you're playing. All this is palm muted, by the way. So just on the 6th fret on the 2nd and 3rd strings. And you do that 6 times. Then you go to this one, which is 5th fret on the 4th string and 4th fret on the 3rd string. Do that 4 times. Then put your sort of your 3rd finger down, so now you're playing 6 on the 4th string and keeping that 4th fret on the 3rd string held down. I think you just do this one 2 times. Yeah, so you go. And then you sort of play an E power chord, so 2nd fret on the 4th string and 4th fret on the 3rd string. And just do that 4 times. So you go 6, 4, 2, oops, and then 4. And you repeat that, I think, 8 times. And then on the last time, heading into the chorus, you sort of play this chord coming in and out of each chorus. It's just kind of like 2 power chords stacked on top of each other, the same power chord. So you've got open 6th string, 2nd fret on the 5th and 4th strings, and then 4th fret on the 3rd string. And you sort of do. So you sort of hit the low part and then the upper chords, upper notes. Yeah, so that's verse 1. And then we go into the chorus, which goes like this. Just repeating this around. Alright, so just power chords for this. So we've got a C sharp power chord to start with. So 4th fret on the 5th string, 6th fret on the 4th, down to an F sharp, which is 2nd fret on the lowest string, 4th fret on the 5th. Move that over a fret, so now you've got 3 and 5. Then that open E power chord, so open 6th string, 2nd fret on the 5th string. Then we go back up, which is 2 on the 5th and 4 on the 4th. So the first half. Whoop. And you get back to the top, and it's all exactly the same except for the last chord. So instead of playing that, we're going from 1 fret above. So 5th fret on the 5th string and 7th fret on the 4th. And then sliding back to your first chord. And then you just repeat these around. And that's the chorus. Chorus happens a couple of times, and the last time through, you're just sort of strumming a lot more. You just go. So just really sort of going for it. But yeah, that's all the choruses. So then we've got the second verse to learn, and pretty simple. There's not too much happening in this this verse, but just a couple of bent notes. I'm not sure if it's a whammy bar being depressed, or if it's a slide, or if it's just like a pre-bend and bending back down. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm choosing to use a slide. Just 10 sliding back to 9 on the 3rd string. And then on the 2nd string, 14 sliding back to 11. And yeah, you just repeat these. Oop. I think they happen 3 times each. So that is the second verse. Happens in between like the 2 choruses, and then the only other part to learn is the 3rd verse, which is kind of also the outro. The song just finishes at the end of this verse, and yeah, sort of got like 3 individual little riffs in this part. The first of these is this. So this is just in the 12th fret. We're going 2nd string, 3rd string, and then 1st string, 2nd string. All in the 12th fret. Then we've got almost exactly the same as the very first riff of the song, except we just got 1 note different. So it goes like this. So the first note is the different note. In the first verse, we start on the 7th fret, but this time we just start on the 6th fret. So we just go 6 on the 1st string, 8, 9 on the 2nd, and then 7, 6 on the 3rd. And then the last bit, very last bit of the song is just 3 harmonics, and this is why you retune, just to get this last harmonic, just in the 5th fret. So 1st string, then 2nd string, then 3rd string, just harmonics. And that's where the song finishes, and that's all the guitar parts for this song. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed that one. Like I said at the top of the video, you can support me at Patreon. That's linked below. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can check out that Spotify playlist I mentioned as well if you want to learn any other songs. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks again. I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.